first thing you need to do when you're planning a crowdfunding campaign is to set the right expectations. Why? Because the gaming market is not homogeneous, and successful campaigns in one area do not necessarily translate well in another. The gaming market is very vast. It includes board games, it includes RPG games, it includes video games and other kind of games, toys, etc. What you can do is that you can learn what works in one area and try to implement it in another and see how it goes. So let's check what we can expect from board games crowdfunding and tabletop RPG crowdfunding. So these are the most recent data I could get my hands on. They publish them every year, but with some delay. So the best one we have at the moment are from 2020. And as you can see, the games category is the one that makes the most money to Kickstarter, because it's the one that is most successful pretty much. Okay, so this is how they paint the picture, and after that there's design, technology, film and video, other categories. The games category is the one that is performing better, and that is a good thing because you're here to crowdfund a game. However, when we go and check a bit better, we can see that 33,000 campaigns in 2020 were not successful. I go back to the previous slide for a second. Out of 59,000, 33,000 were unsuccessful. And then Kickstarter breaks it down like how unsuccessful they were. It's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't matter how unsuccessful. If something was just 99% funded, it wasn't funded in the end, so it doesn't really matter. But it's a big chunk of all the campaigns, games campaigns that have been launched on Kickstarter that are not successful. So these are data that are collected from an external agency. Unfortunately, these are updated only up to 2018. So I don't have the data of the last couple of years, unfortunately, and they're not really easy to come by. So we'll look at these, and they are kind of representative of what's going on anyway. So they're good enough. And what you can see is that within the games category, here it breaks it down into gaming hardware, live games, mobile games, playing cards, puzzles, tabletop games, video games, and also a generic games. I'm not completely sure what's included there, but pretty much what you can see is that the tabletop games category is by far the most successful, and that's again good for you. However, when we really dig a bit into the data, we can see that in the whole gaming category, which is the most successful in Kickstarter, basically 84% of the money come from tabletop gaming. And this tabletop gaming includes both board gaming and RPG gaming. And here I have to say I don't have the precise breakdown, because for Kickstarter everything is a tabletop game, but I would say that out of that amount of money, probably 75% comes from board games, not RPG games. The rest is from RPGs. I am more into the RPG stuff. There are very successful projects, but the board gaming market is on another scale, and it can rack in several millions. This year there's been a specific, I'm talking in 2021, there's been a specific case of an RPG, the Avatar RPG from Magpie Games, that is on par with the most successful board games on Kickstarter, but that's a bit of an exception. It's not what happens usually. So what are the takeaways from this data is that tabletop games are popular, but there's a lot of competition, so of that you can be sure. And within the tabletop games category, not all games perform equally. The positive thing is that they keep growing. All games within the tabletop games category keep growing year on year, so that is the good thing. And we'll see more examples of this in the module 2 of this course.